Hi, Michael Bettine here, out in Pennsylvania, in the middle of the countryside at Gong Camp. We're between camps right now. I've got 4 days off. I'm just out here chilling, enjoying everything. And I just want to talk about the first camp. It's a really great experience for me. I've been here, I think this is my 5th time here teaching, hanging out with people, just talking gongs, talking shop, and it's always a great experience. As much as the teaching and all that is cool, I really like the hang. I just like hanging out with like-minded people, my tribe, as it were, and talking about sound and gongs and bowls and bells and everything related to that. Here's an important thing. Yes, I'm a teacher, and I'm here as a teacher, but I'm also a constant learner. So I look at myself as also a student. And in being here, I'm watching all the other students, even the new people who are just totally new to this, because they all bring something unique with them. They bring themselves. And each of us is very different than the next person. So I'm watching and listening to everybody because I can learn things from them. Often it's a case of, I never thought of doing that. Wow, that's really cool. I'll have to go back and work on that idea. And I get these from students. So it's, I encourage you, if you're a teacher, don't just be a teacher and you're like up on this pedestal or this platform and you're looking down at your students and you're some almighty figure or something. No, you have to be on the same level often. And you have to look through things with their eyes and hear things with their ears. That's extremely important. And I try to do that. We've got birds. There's birds everywhere. I love it. You have to do that. You have to be able to look through their eyes and hear through their ears. And in doing so, you can pick up on the same things that they are picking up on. But you can also see the things that they do that are very different than what you do. Oftentimes, I learn as much as I transmit to the students. I go home and I'm full of ideas, full of inspiration. So that's Gong Camp. That's great. We're out here in the country. Nobody disturbs us. We've got this big building over here. It's full of gongs. We've got all day and night. We're hanging out. I'm staying in this little cabin over here. There's apartments above the studio where people can stay. Other people camp out in tents, and some people stay off-site in an Airbnb or maybe a hotel. But we're here in the country, and it's a great atmosphere because we've got nature. Between things, you can go outside and soak it up. The beautiful autumn here in Pennsylvania, the changing colors and the migrating birds and everything. But it's really 10 days of super intense instruction. And it's the real deal. And I don't say that just because I'm involved in it, but it is the real deal. There's no woo-woo here. There's no bullshit here. There's no Facebook meme instruction here. And there's no promises like, oh, you come here and we promise you can go conquer the world with your gongs and stuff like that. And there's no, oh, you get a certificate and then you can set up your own shop and do all sorts of stuff. No, this is genuine, real, intense, deep transmission of information. And I think that's important because there's enough bullshit out there in Gongland. You know it. Go on Facebook. Go on the Sonic Fiction group on Facebook, or just have a Facebook page and be interested in this stuff, and you get hundreds of memes coming by you every day about chakras and frequencies and hertz and all kinds of crap. Most of it is useless, and most of it is just parroted over and over again by people who don't know any better and think it's the truth, or at least something close to the truth. But it's not. That's just made up stuff. Made up quotes, made up Tesla quotes, Einstein quotes, Casey quotes, all that sort of stuff. Things people never said. But it sounds good. Well, maybe it sounds good, but it's not true. So there's none of that crap here. This is real instruction. This is technical instruction. This is playing your gong straight for half an hour or an hour. Really. To get to the meat of things, take the sound and get into the sound, to the inner sound. What is sound? To find out what it is and get inside it and to know it and to understand it, to feel it. And to me, the most important thing is to bring it in to you, because you are the sound. And this is a big thing I always teach. We're in there and there's like all kinds of gongs stacked against the walls, all kinds of gongs hanging on stands. And one of the first things I say is, do you hear that? We're all in there and we're listening. And it's quiet, other than maybe some bird sounds coming in from the outside or something. But it's quiet. And I go, yeah, there's no sound. We have all these gongs and they do not make sound. We have to release the sound potential from the gongs. The gongs are all possibilities, but there is no sound. They just hang there. It's up to us to release that potential, to release that sound from the gongs. We are the sound. And I come here, I don't bring any gongs. I come here, I play what's here. I travel over to Europe, I don't bring gongs. I play what's provided for me. I can still be me. I can still sound like me, because I bring me and I bring my sounds, which are internal. So I come here to camp. I have to play a nighttime concert, performance. I just go around and I pick out some gongs that sound interesting to me. Let's explore these sounds. Let's have some fun. I bring my mallets, because mallets are so personal, but even then I grab some other mallets, because I don't bring big mallets. I bring the smaller ones, easy to travel with. And then I just explore the sounds. So it doesn't matter what gongs are here. I can do my thing, because this is where the sound is. It's not in the gongs. They're just hanging there. Like I said, I go to Europe and teach. Same thing. Pick out some gongs. I like the way these mix. Try them out. Boom. Put together a little set. Play a concert. Play a session. So that's an important thing you need to understand. The gear never matters. I'm a gearhead, as you know. I mean, I have hundreds of instruments, and I'm a collector and all. And yes, it's funny to have me say that gear doesn't matter, but it doesn't. You should be able to do your thing on any instruments provided, whether they're bronze, nickel, silver, stainless steel, aluminum, trash can lids, whatever. You should be able to do something with them and create a session or performance that is you, that is bringing your authentic self to it. So don't get hung up on the gear. Too many people are like, I gotta have this gong, I gotta have that gong, I can't do it because I don't have my thing with me. No, you have you. That's all you need. Don't get hung up on the gear. Release the sound potential from whatever instruments you have. And it might be different than your own. But that's even better, because that's new possibilities, new explorations, and you never know what you will find. Okay? Gong Camp. If you can make it some year. It's worth it. It's worth your time. If you're serious about your craft, you need to study. You need to continue to study. People come here multiple years. It's not like a one and done thing. People are coming here over and over again because they want to go deeper, and because they know that the information transmitted here is the real deal. So I invite you, go on 9 Ways Academia website, take a look at their offerings. They have other courses out here. But if you can make it to Gong Camp, I hope you can. I look forward to seeing you here. Thanks. If you like the videos I make, YouTube is great. I put a lot of things up here. But if you want to go deeper and find the other side of the YouTube videos that I don't talk about, the deeper transmissions, check out my Patreon page. There I have essays, I have videos that go into much more detail. I think it's a 12 video course on gongs that just kind of goes through things. Yeah, I talk about a lot of depth there, so check it out, investigate it. I hope to see you there on my Patreon page. The link will be down below. Thanks.